Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, the weather outside is frightful, but you know, crafting is so delightful inside, out that cold.
It's true. It is
so true. Honestly, cozy up with us and do a little bit of crafting. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got a very exciting show. We're not quite done with our end of year sale yet. No. We have added some more paper craft goodies, many of which do have very limited stock. So if you do have your eye on anything, get it in your basket. Don't miss out on your favourite goodies in those incredible reduced prices. My name is Rebekah Monks and I'm going to be hosting this fabulous end of year sale show today. In the producer station we have Lisa, the lovely Lisa, good morning. And in the demonstration station is Natalie.
Hello, good morning.
It's a good show today.
I was just saying this, I love how diverse the show is today.
It is.
So much variety and lots of fantastic prices.
Yes, that is the best thing about it. All these incredible prices to top your craft stash up, ready for the new year, full of all those occasions and celebrations. There's nothing better. But before we have a little look at today's show, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. Okay, what a prize this is.
It's a good one.
I'm sorry, these are absolutely essential. The Moonstone dies, sweetly stitched, alphabet and numbers multi-buy. You get the whole alphabet and you get the ampersand and the little hyphen as well. So this means you can be personalising all of your projects. Again, if you're getting a new die cutting machine for Christmas, you want to be entering this week's Win It Weekly. And then you also have the numbers and they're all matching as well with that sweet stitch detail. It's absolutely gorgeous. You get all your ordinals in there and, like I say, your full alphabet there. And just look how good those card models are. They are so easy to work with. They're worth $24.98 and we've got 4 lucky winners. What a Christmas present this could be if you win. We want you to like, share and comment. Which of these items can you buy for 1p? 1 penny.
1 penny.
Is it A, a lady's ring, B, a Christmas tree decoration, or C, a pencil? I don't think you could buy anything for a penny these days.
Well, you could buy all of those things for a penny if you looked hard enough.
Do you think?
The great thing about this question as well, Becca, is that it was something that Kelly found when she was looking for presents. So the answer is not going to be able to be found.
Oh, wow.
It's a proper tricksy one.
Oh, love that. Absolutely love that. Oh, we've got quite a few answers in already. Definitely a mixed bag. We've got some for A, we've got some for C. I
think the best way to do it is just answer every answer and then you know that you're in with a chance.
Just get loads of answers in.
Just do it.
Sure. Absolutely. Okay. Let's dive into this today's product, shall we, for our end of year sale. And first up, we had a little sneak peek of this, didn't we?
Yes.
At the beginning of the show.
Shut up.
I know.
That's
come on.
Ridiculous.
$3.99 for a 12-piece collection featuring butterflies, birds and teapots.
That is not even...
It's not even funny, is it?
No.
Come on. Look at this. This is a gorgeous collection. It's matte-tastic and it is just so suitable for all year round and all occasions crafting. So you're going to get your topper sheet in there. You're then going to get matching cardstock to accompany that, and this is just delightful. It's got that really rustic charm to it. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Topper set's not normally £3.50?
For one.
For one?
Yeah.
So you're getting 4 toppers for £3.99.
It's
an extra 49p.
I know. It's actually wild.
We are the gift that keeps on giving this
year.
Oh
my goodness. This is the absolute buy of the day. Look at the foiling as well. You're going to get full foiled cardstock as well. We've got this beautiful sort of tea party themed one here, again with just that grayscale colouring. It's got very vintage sepia, tea stain, antique feel to it. Gorgeous ditzy vintage roses in here, and you've got sentiments like relax and unwind, for my special friend, many happy returns, and you're just my cup of tea. Isn't that gorgeous with that really nice fine china on there? Beautiful colours, and again the foiled one is absolutely spectacular, so special. And then we reach for this one as well. This is our little Pretty in Pink one, our Fluttering Wishes with that bird cage.
It's really nice,
and
this one.
It's so pretty, isn't it? So elegant.
I love like the splashes of colour. Do you know that watercolour sort of like design that we've got in the artwork? It's
absolutely
really nice.
Yeah, it is. It's got that really artistic feel to it. We've got this one that would make a great stepper card or any fancy fold.
So cool.
Would look so good, wouldn't it? Especially with all of these toppers. I mean, this is the kind that I'd be buying 2 or 3 of.
Yes.
You know, why not?
For this price.
Exactly.
100%. There's loads of occasions you'd send these cards for.
Spring, I'm thinking Easter with this one as well, with the baskets. Anything like that. New home, new couples with that little pair of lovebirds there. Absolutely phenomenal. Again, gorgeous shapes in those lovely bracket labels. You've got butterflies throughout that as well. Really nice, soft, delicate blues. All paired together with that nice, like I say, that sepia, creamy colour there. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then again, we've got our one with that foiling on, just on that basket. Really brings out that detail. $3.99. Absolutely.
I'm shocked.
Bargain. I'm shocked.
$3.90.
Honestly, that is crazy. Next up, oh, do you know what? This would work so well. Lovely Lilac Mirror, $4.99 for 20 sheets. I'm also thinking you could pull that in with maybe this one.
Yep.
Wouldn't that look so elegant and classy? 20 sheets of our stunning mirror in that gorgeous, gorgeous lilac. Again, another one to stock up for as well. We've also got the Enchanted Moments acetate as well, because we thought that'd go really, really well. Now, if I can just grab in a little bit closer, you can see that lilac foiling as well, so that's going to go really well with that mirror. It's going to go really well with that topper set in that garden party collection. And you've got like stars in here. I love this one, that glitter cascade.
Nice.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
This will look really good with like little books that we still have available as well. I'm sure we've still got like our lovely lavender little book.
Lovely lavender,
I'm sure that one's in there.
I think there's a few purpley ones in the pocket pads as well.
Yes.
Again,
it's just an essential, really, isn't it, at this price?
Absolutely, and they're just nice universal patterns. You've got stars in here, you've got flourishes, you've got, like I say, glitter prints, absolutely everything. Nothing too specific to or tied to any particular collection. We've got that one with those beautiful flourishes. Again, you can chop that in half and make 2 cards projects with that one, and then again you could do the same with that one, or again a lovely acetate stepper if you like making those, because it's just got that really nice subtle floral border on there. Saving £7. Bargain.
These prices.
Absolutely insane. £7 off. This has got a 60% saving what we've got coming up now. I know. Less than half price. Way less than half price. $3.99. Again, another absolute bargain price. It is our fussy cutting pad. So we have these beautiful designs for you. They're sort of like mirrored, so that you fussy cut on top of this piece, turn it around, and then it'll make your spectacular card front, topper, whatever you want. You can pop acetate in here, colour them. We've got such a range of designs, nice and easy to fussy cut. Again, if you've got a new craft mat or some of our Premier craft tools that we've had this year, or you're getting any for Christmas, this is a great thing to start with. Again, those days over Christmas where you've not got a lot to do, it's so nice to just dive into something like this. We've got florals, we've got dragonflies, we've got bumblebees in here. You're obviously going to get multiples of each. There's 90 pages, 15 designs, 6 of each. You've got sentiments in here as well. You've got thank you so much. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got the little trio of butterflies there. So many different designs, and they are on that Ink Me, so you can be using your pens, your inks, anything you like, adding those finishes to this, your watercolour pencils, and we've got the ladybirds, the dahlias. Again, a really nice sort of floral background piece. Again, don't forget you can pop acetate this and turn them into sort of shaker cards.
Absolutely.
Why not? We've got some incredible examples as well to show you.
Some of them up. Some of them can layer on top of the others as well, so there's some beautiful sentiments which you could layer on top of, like the bee with this one, or with the flowers with some of the other elements. So it's a very fun pad. Very, very fun. We've got that big polka dot one there as well. We've got that wonderful kind of like lily image there. Perfect for popping into box frames as well and creating sort of like home decor projects, giving that sort of really nice laser cut paper feel. Yeah, definitely. But for literally pennies.
Yeah, by the time you've worked it out per sheet, you've got lots of love and hugs there. And that is incredible. We've got some cards to show you with this one as well. Oh, and the garden party. So we'll start with the fussy cutting pad. So we've got this one. Mixing it in with your mask and your inks, and again, we've got shakers made out of these flowers. Absolutely stunning card, that one. And that's from Jessica. We've got just a lovely bit of simple colouring on those ladybirds, really adding depth to that shading. Again, we've got a really nice ombre look.
That's cute.
So cute.
I like the colouring on that one.
Absolutely. And I think with this fussy cutting pad, because it is ink me, you know, you're seeing the variety of styles that people are using with 100%. This one.
You're seeing how transformative they can be as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, this one's from Hannah Horn, pulling in some craft card and some dies with this, just really letting them do the talking. We've got this one again.
Sweet.
They were very, very popular for shakers, and we've got this one that uses a background, like you say, pulling 2 pages together. Really,
it just works so effectively, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it's super effective. And then we've got this one as well, using that bit of, oh, this is a cat card. I can definitely tell from that awesome Bocker technique that she loves to use. And then we've got some made with that fabulous garden party kit that's also just $3.99. And we've got this wonderful it's like not a tent fold, it's like a sideways fold, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. And we've got this one as well. I love that postage stamp.
I like this design.
Gorgeous. So gorgeous and so easy to pull together. These are going to be great for 5-minute makes, batch making, whatever you want to do. We've got this lovely fold back one there from Jane. So much potential in this one. This one's beautiful from Kat, just letting that frame hang over. And then again, we've got that really nice big showstopper as well, so you can just simply layer them up onto some mirror and just have some real fun with it. Okay, it's demo time. Natalie, what are you going to demo today?
Well, we are going to go with Just My Cup of Tea.
Oh, nice.
A really nice aperture card with this. So the hardest bit is what topper to use, but I think I'm going to go with the circle. We're going to do a nice big 8x8.
Lovely.
So I'm going to pop that out. I'm going to take out my little cup of tea as well, and my sentiment. I might come in for another sentiment. We're going to go quite crazy with this and add lots of toppers in. Sometimes I think we don't need to go crazy with our toppers, but then sometimes I think, why not?
It's so tempting.
Let's use them all.
Absolutely. At this price as well.
Strip out. And then because we're going to go with our teacup, I'm going to go with this piece of cardstock. So let's just cut this down. I'm going to pop this onto some mirror as well. So if I give myself sort of like, I'm going to go to 3 notches, I think, with this one. I want it to be a little bit thicker, but I don't want the full 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
So that, again, you've got a DL card there.
Absolutely.
And then we'll just trim this side. So going from the right hand side and then the top, so we've still got this beautiful image in here, and then I'm going to go in with my design here. So I'm just going to pop out all of my frame details, and we're going to keep this in place. And I'm going to go in with some of my super skinny tape.
Awesome.
Because then I think that's a bit too skinny. Let's go in with I think this one is the 6mm, because you can
sort of curve it round
quite nicely on here. Do it in sort of, I would say, 2 centimetre edges, and then just bend it slightly, and you can get it the whole way around in one. So just taking that off there. A little bit too much. We're going to lay this flat because this is what we're going to use as our sort of like cutting guide for our aperture. So I'm going to lie that down. Just get that last little bit off. There we go.
Awesome.
I'm going to lie this down where I want it to go. But before I do that, actually, let's go in with our border strip as well. I'm going to go a bit, because I want to get this in so that it lies behind my aperture.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So if I stick this down, instead of then having to paper piece it in, I'm just going to go with the easier option, and I'm just going to place this sort of like 3/4 of the way. Let's make sure that is straight. I'm going for like the 5.5 inch mark, making sure that that is as level as it can be. Now we'll just trim that bit off, pop this straight onto where you want that to go, and then this is going to be our cutting guide. Now when I'm doing apertures like this, there's lots of different ways you can do it. You can lay it all on top and then do one cut, but I find it easier to do it in stages, because then it means you get less sort of mess with the card. So I'm going to go in with my double-sided tape. I'm going to make sure I've got plenty on, because we are sort of cutting into this card blank, and then we'll remove that back in. So one, got under that there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to pop it on my mirror, and I'm going to do my first lot of fussy cutting. So popping this in place, and I'm going to get my craft knife. Now the best thing to do is make sure you've got a super sharp blade, so get yourself a new craft knife out, and then we're just going to follow this frame that you get. And I love that you can create aperture cards by doing this and not having dies.
Yeah, of course.
So if you are new to crafting and you're trialing out new techniques, I mean, apertures can really make your cards so special, but being able to have dies can sometimes be a luxury, because they can be quite pricey.
Yeah, definitely.
So doing this with your frames is a great way to sort of overcome that.
Absolutely.
So once you've kind of got that bit in, I would just go around the card again, and you'll, following this with your craft knife, you'll see that there are bits that have cut out, there are bits that just need an extra little tease. And that's just because we've used your cardstock, which is $3.50, and then you've got your mirror on there as well. So once that's all out and cut, you've got that nice sort of clean shape on the back.
That's really neat.
And we'll stick this onto our 8x8 now. So 1, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna just take off my tape. And then we can place this on our card.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make sure that I'm popping this on the right way around. And then we're going to place that on here. Making sure all of that lines up really nice and straight. There we go.
Awesome.
And then we're going to repeat that process again with our craft knife.
Absolutely. And obviously there's so many different variations to this technique. You can obviously stop at this point, you can put parchment behind or acetate behind, or you can, like you say, have that full aperture where it is that gorgeous window into the inside of your card like this.
So let's take it around. Remember to move your cardstock, never move your hand, because it's easier to do that. I've just dropped all my toppers, I think. Definitely drop them now. Where are we up to? There we go. And you can just feel it pop out. But that is the easiest way to get that aperture. And look how well and clean you cut that out. Doing it in 2 stages means that you've got sort of like, you could do it in 3 stages if you wanted to. You could have done it first with your cardstock, then with your mirror, then with your paper. It just makes that cutting so much more easier. Have you found your toppers? I think there is just one little loose little one missing. I think I found it. Is it here?
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Perfect.
So then I'm going to pop my card blank in here, and then we're going to stick this into that edge of your card, so you've got that sort of image on there. So let's do that with a mix of different things to give it some nice dimension. I'm going to go in with my strip foam pads, and I'm also going to use some of our rectangle ones for that larger section. So with your strip foam pads, you want to go for the smallest ones for your inner frames, because they fit absolutely perfectly.
Awesome. Yeah, they really do.
It's like we've thought about everything. I've got 2 there. Let's see if we need that extra one. You might just need it to fill in a tiny little gap.
Oh, awesome.
So we're going to pop that on here. This will go into that space now, and I would always recommend folding your card back over and then placing in your toppers so you know that they are absolutely perfectly placed within your circle. So that is your middle frame.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good tip to keep your card closed while you're putting that in, isn't it?
Go in with your double foam pads, so I'm just folding them over so I get lots of nice height on those. I'll do the same again. And then I'll use these two together.
Yeah.
We've got our little embellishments to add on, and then I think maybe some like shimmery gemstones with this one.
Oh, yeah.
So making sure that your topper is nice and straight on there, and then we can then make sure you can open and you will see that that is perfectly placed. So my little cup of tea is going to go onto here.
Oh, so cute.
So I'm just going to pop my foam pad sort of towards that bottom edge corner so that I can make sure that it doesn't sort of come over too much, and I can still sort of stick that in place.
That is gorgeous.
And then I'm going to put You're Just My Cup of Tea up here. I'll find a smaller square for that one. So that can go on there. And this is a Matastic collection as well, so if you want to make this a little bit more grungy, because I definitely think it owes itself to that, then you can do.
Absolutely.
With some shimmery pinks, I think.
Gorgeous.
Even
just a few like
really nice, this really nice.
Oh, that mid-tone.
I think it's more like a coral colour.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Even if you just wanted to add, say, you know, some like inky splashes with like a water brush or something.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to go too crazy if that's not your thing, but just like you say, it's so...
Just like mimicking that artwork that and the design that you've already got.
Absolutely, that watercoloured effect.
Especially if you don't, like with that sheet that I cut off, I've still got that border edge, but that's all I kind of have going on. If I want to break it up and do something more fun over here, or with this that I've cut out as well, I could place that on. That could be like a panel, and then I could have a sentiment on there, make it really fun.
Yeah.
There's loads of different ways in which you can use like the bits and pieces you've got left over. But there you go.
Oh, I love that.
Aperture card.
Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. That artwork is just phenomenal. Everybody has said, actually, the comments have been a little bit quiet, and it's all because we're so engrossed. There's like 3 or 4 comments that said, sorry, we're just engrossed in that demo. Me too. I'm not even ready for the second part of the show. But I won't be. Yeah, absolutely lovely card, Natalie. Myra says, terrific, with such pretty sunny colours on the shortest day.
It's very true. We're brightening things up today.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. It just always brightens your day. Okay, we've got some perfect verses. We've got some craft things coming up. Let's have a look. Speaking of perfect verses, we've got this awesome foiled craft paper pad with a whopping 192 verses. We've got 24 verses to choose from in here, and you guys love these verses. So they are the same as our white version and our printed version. So you might recognise some of these verses, and they just do the talking so spectacularly. Again, they're perfect if you want a bit more than just a happy birthday or a thinking of you. Sometimes you do just want to say more. Some people absolutely love versey cards. I know so many friends and family that love those gorgeous long verses, and you do get that with this one as well. Nice mixture of typography. Obviously it is our craft card as well, so you can be mixing and matching that in. Again, I think with this like kind of rustic feel, it'd go with that garden party kit.
Yes, it would. On
either the inside or on the front. You've got ones that just cover so many different occasions, happy and the more sombre as well. You've got the loss is immeasurable, but the love left behind, but so is the love left behind. You've got always may today's success be the beginning of an incredible journey. Wake up every day and chase your dreams. Really, really nice verses in here. They are something that you'll see us come to time and time again. Whenever we've got core crafting to do, we're always reaching for these. And this is just $5.99. It's 40% off. So again, it's so great to stock up for the new year. You've got the family sentiments, you've got love in here, special memories. So gorgeous. Absolutely love these. And again, you're going to be getting that rich gold foiling throughout there. 6 different designs, and you're going to get 8 of each. So again, great for batch making as well. Age is merely the number of years that the world has been enjoying you. May this day be the beginning of a beautiful year of wonderful moments. So we love that. We have got some extra craft goodies as well that we've got for you. We've got our embossed craft card as well, and I absolutely love this. You're going to get 24 sheets with 4 designs, 6 of each. And when you get this home, honestly, the texture is immense. Like if I turn it around, you can see how deep that texture goes in all the way through the cardstock to give that gorgeous raised kind of beveled look to your cardstock. We've got this one again. You can just want to like reach out and touch this cardstock with those gorgeous daisy blooms there. We've got the wood grain again, super realistic texture, and then we've got this one as well with those little ditzy butterflies on there. But like I say, look how deep that embossing is. We do this by machine, don't we? Yep. Absolute to get that really gorgeous heavy embossed look that you would expect from cardstock of this quality. This is $5.99 again, it's 40% off. We then have your craft card embellishments, which are these ones. You're going to get 516 in total for you. So these are absolutely perfect. You're going to get die cut. These are all die cut as well, actually, I meant to say. So you can just literally pop those out, press them out, pop them onto your cards. So we've got florals here, and they are absolutely gorgeous. We love, love, love our die cut florals because they're just so handy to finish off a card, pop round a frame, use as shaker elements, whatever you want to do. They are just so perfect. 516 elements. So we've got the flowers in there, we've got everybody's favourites, those butterflies, and again you can add real shape to these by, you know, they're nice and strong, so you can curve their wings, flutter them round, and again
give
look at
them
that,
so much dimension, can't you? Absolutely, just layering them up. And then we've got these wonderful handmade bows there. You can just curl those round, pop your centres in, and again you've got lovely tails on there as well. And you've got some fabulous borders, so you've got the starry one, the damask, you've got the nice floral, and that swirls as well. Absolutely gorgeous.
The letters are included in that.
Oh, and the letters are in there as well, so you're going to get your full alphabet. Sorry, I thought they were separate, Lisa. Same pack. 516 elements, so they're all of your
£5.99.
And
Lisa, get your calculator out. How many pennies per embellishment? You know we love this stuff.
we do love this. There we go.
How many?
516.
That's not right, is it?
No, you timesed it.
I've done it.
We timesed it. Don't be timesing it.
Yeah, I probably did.
16 divided.
No, it's the other way around, isn't it? £5.99 divided by 516. That's where I went wrong.
Okay, 0.
A penny. Less than a penny.
Less than a penny.
Less than a penny.
Amazing. We love that.
That value is incredible.
Especially when you can mix and match it all with like your embossed and your butterflies and your bows, everything like that. We also have half price topper sets for you as well, £1.75. So if you've maybe had a favourite this year that we've still got, again, maybe you want to stock up the craft room ready for those New Year occasions, pick up some of our 2023 topper sets and beyond as well for just £1.75. We've got our Art Deco Paradise, we've got our winter. How have we still got some of these left? I think some of these numbers are going to be very low on these topper sets. I believe 1 or 2 have actually sold out already. Yeah, Lisa's nodding. So don't miss out on these. Absolutely amazing bargains here. Again, if you've got favourites from Christmas, you know that we bring out a Christmas blockbuster every year. These will not be coming back especially not with the matching cardstock. They might not even be coming back in any shape or form, so get them whilst you can. I love this one, the toy shop there. We've got some Holly Jolly Christmas with those super cute little characters. Again, maybe whilst you're in the festive mood, you want to get ahead with your Christmas crafting, all ready for next year. Why not get those Christmas tunes on whilst it's like still appropriate to do so, and do a bit of Christmas crafting. We've got some Known for Christmas ones there as well. So they are absolutely perfect. We've got 50 designs to choose from, and we have got a mixture of everyday and Christmas. Half price, £1.75. Okay, but we are going to get another demo in, aren't we, Nat?
Yes, we are.
Awesome.
We're going to be using our gorgeous craft cards. So, to make the base of this card, I'm actually going to use something that we have available on the website. It is our A3 craft card. So, what I need to do is I need to just add some scores in before I cut it down. I always like to make sure my scores are in place first and then trim it. So we're going to make a 6x6 card, but we're going to have it's going to be a stepper card, but we're actually going to like put it on its side so it just looks different. So you want to score it at 6. You might even be able to make like 2 cards out of this. Let's see. Score it at 6, score it at 9. And then we're going to move it along just to make it easier. I'm going to line that up to the 3. We're going to score it at 6 again, and then we are going to score it at 8, and we're going to cut it at 10. So what you're creating here is one panel that is 6 inches, 2 panels that are 3 inches, and 2 panels that are 2 inches.
Okay.
But because obviously we need to make sure this is going to fit through our, to be able to trim it down into size, we need it to fit through our fantastic trimmer. So I always like to put my scores in, fold it across one of the scores, and then I can make sure that I am cutting through that, and I know it's going to cut like a dream away from there. So you've got now, this one's a little bit shorter, but you could still use it in exactly the same way, just change your measurements on everything else. It's a quarter shorter, it's not that much different. So then let's fold this out, and I'm going to bring my trimmer back in because I need to cut this whole section down to 16 inches. So let's just line that up on there, make sure that's straight, so we can then pop this card together. So all my cutting for that is done, and then we just want to fold this mountain and valley fold until you've got that sort of double stepper, but we're going to use it as like a double fold back.
Oh, cool.
That's how we're going to use this card. So it's going to stand like this. My bruise in the way. So let's pop. We'll just cut through some of our embossed cardstock first of all. So I have cut myself mats and layers. They are 1/4 of an inch shorter than all of my bits and pieces on here, and we are going to get our little punch out to corner all of those edges.
Nice.
So that's 1/4 shorter, which means this design I want to be 1/2 an inch shorter than all of my others.
Okay,
so I'm going to go to, I want my butterflies to sit the right way as well, which can sometimes be a little bit pesky. So let's just do that at 6.5. 5.5, sorry, and then we're going to do the first one by 5.5. The second one is going to be 2.5, which is literally just the tiniest little piece off there. And then what I can do with this piece is I can trim it this way down, so I know that my design is going to be straight. This wants to be 1.5, and then we'll just cut that down to 5.5. So one sheet you're going to get all of your layers from, for both your mirri and your gorgeous embossed.
Amazing.
So we'll move this to one side now, and I'm going to bring in my little punch. I was punching some mirri earlier on when Becca was showing you through some stuff, so if you kept hearing this noise, it was me.
Oh my god, I couldn't tell.
I did notice.
No one noticed stealth
This is good.
punching.
Maybe it was just really loud to me because it's right near my ear, but I'm going to punch all of those corners. And then I'm going to do it on this. I think sometimes having that little corner punch can give you such a softer look in your card.
I know.
And I'm going to do it on all of these as well. I'm going to go crazy. You need to fold all of your layers over as well, so you can get it in all of those creases.
And you can do that with this punch. Obviously, you've got to give it a little bit of welly, but
Yeah.
it
And
will go through.
As long as your score lines are really, really tight, it will glide into your pocket there. If it's being a little bit tough, it tends to be because it's not super, super scored, but it's not a problem. You just need to go over with your burnisher again.
Absolutely.
And get it in there. So one, oops, at this piece here, that is not being friendly, so just really tightly score that, and then you're fine. Away you go. 4 more to go.
Everyone's talking about
Lots
that.
of punching.
Just whilst you are doing that, some people are talking about, is the Black Cat topper set, the Christmas Black Cat one, still available? Yes, it is. It is still available. Everybody, that was our best-selling one, wasn't it? Black Cat. And also, like I say, that's not going to be bad. It might make a little book page or something in the future, but we don't know.
We don't know.
Just get it now, and then you've got it with the matching cardstock, with all the sentiments.
Yes. You need to make sure that that is something you want and you want to be able to send it next year, you're grabbing it before it's gone.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to use tape for all of my layers, so I'm just going to go along and get all of my taping done in one sort of swift section, so that we don't need to come back to that. I love using my tape because it gives me instant grab. If I wasn't using the Miri, I could have gone in with my construction glue here, but I wanted to give the Miri a chance to break up the different types of craft that we're putting into this, so that really helps with that. So then if I turn these ones over, we can layer these up straight away. So just going in on here and then layering these onto our Miri card. I'm going to get that nice matching design with all of those corners punched out. So again on this one, and then your last one. While I've got this back panel, I'm going to add in, I don't know where I'm going to put it, so I'm not going to do it yet.
Okay.
I was going to add in a bow, but I'm not sure where I want it to be, so I'm not going to do that just yet. Let's take all the backings off here, and then we can go ahead and stick this to our card.
Awesome.
So I will pop this onto here, making sure your butterflies are all facing the right direction. You don't want any upside down butterflies.
No, not ideally. That looks gorgeous.
So you've got those panels now on there, which are going to fit really nicely on here. I'm going to go in with my Perfect Verses pad next.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to use this one here, which I absolutely love. It says, always remember, you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more loved than you know. So I'm going to pop that on here. I'm going to try and cut it so it fits into like a 3x4 panel. So let me just work on that. I need to take about, I always like to just make sure I've got like an even edge, but so I'm going to take a little bit less from the top, spin it round and take a little bit more. So I'm going to copy that sort of matte layering that we've got on here, not to the same level, so we'll go 1/4 inch. So that's 3 3/4, and then this I want to take 2 off from each side, I think, and that will give me that nice central spacing.
Yeah.
And of course we're going to cut all of our edges.
Absolutely, yeah, all matching.
Keeping it all together. So I'm going to pop
that.
I've noticed that it is kind of more on this side, but that's okay because we're going to add something super cool to this. But yeah, take your time when you're sort of getting your elements together. So that is going to fit on my back panel. Before we stick that on, because we're going to go in with foam pads, I'm going to add my little bit of ribbon to this to break up that background. So this can go on here, and I'm going to stick my background in the centre. Again, just going in with your foam pads. So that is going to fit across here. It's a nice little touch just to break up the card.
bring that foiling back in as well.
Try and get it a bit central if you can. And then we'll just lift it up on this panel to just trim that away. We can stick our design on here. And then what we're going to do, because it fits really nicely on there as well, is we're going to dress up the rest of this piece. So I think what I can do is I can use this on this other side. So if I cut this into a little banner strip by just doing 2 little points till they come to a triangle, and I'll pop that onto there.
Oh yeah.
So that brings again in that foiling.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got no tape on that bit. Let's add a bit of tape to it. Pop that together, and we're going to add this now with some of our other elements. So I'm going to go with my letter coin. I'm going to personalise this.
Oh, lovely.
So let's go for, we want a name that can fit sort of on here, don't we? Let's do I'm gonna go for Ash. So it's like Ashley. Let's pop that on here. So it's always good if you can abbreviate a name if you've not got a small amount.
Absolutely.
A small amount of space on there.
Yep.
So I'll just pop those into the centre, running down our card here.
Yeah, we've both got 7-letter names, haven't we? So
Yes.
they can be a little bit tricksy.
You could definitely get 5 on here, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
That wouldn't be an issue.
Lisa, yeah.
We'd have squeezed you on, Lisa.
We would have done.
squeezed
We would
you
have
on.
done.
And then we're going to go in with our butterflies and dragonflies, and these are going to decorate up. These panels, we're going to put some around here with the smaller elements as well. So just grab as many as you can out of here. Again, they're all foiled and die cut, so you can just pop them out, which we love the ease of that. I'll get another one.
Oh, these all look so pretty.
And then, of course, we are going to bend up all of the wings on here.
Yeah, just so easy and effective.
And this is such a nice card, and with that sentiment, it really will brighten anyone's day.
Oh, 100%.
We'll go in and just trim off.
And I think it's just so subdued and elegant and just
It's quite classy, isn't it?
very classy.
I think that's what craft card gives you, such a beautiful look to your cards. It's something a lot softer than like a stark white.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same as ivory, the same kind of look as ivory, but a little more sort of rustic.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%. I absolutely love a bit of craft card.
So last little dragonfly, we'll pop that on there. And then let's pop these in place. You want to be able to get all of these bits sort of seen while your card is still shut as well. That's quite important. So make sure that when you're popping these elements on, you've got that space for them all to be seen. I'm going to go with the smaller one at the bottom, so it looks like they're sort of flying in their little kaleidoscope up the top of my card here. So popping that on there. And then with your other ones, we can add these in sort of like to the back and on the front here. So let's go in with that one on there. I think it's a bit too in the way there. Let me switch them out. I'll put my bigger one in that section there. I'll go for the tinier one just on the bottom, and then this bigger one can fit on there, and we'll add our little dragonflies too. We won't miss those out. So I'll pop that one in the top corner there because that fits really nicely.
Awesome.
And then finally we will go in with the last one, and we'll sneakily put that one up here so you can still read that text.
gorgeous.
And there you go.
And it uses everything together in absolute perfect harmony. It's got those soft round corners, that beautiful embossed texture. What a lovely card, Nat. Thank you so much. Absolutely stunning. Michelle says, love this card. Myra says, stunning, creative, crafty card full of beautiful butterflies. It certainly is. Let's have a Win It Weekly reminder for these fabulous sweetly stitched alphabet and numbers die. Okay, we want to know which one of these items can you buy for 1p, and we have checked. Our lovely Kelly has checked for us. Is it A, ladies ring? Is it B, Christmas tree decoration? Or C, pencil? A little bit of division on these answers, so get your entries in. We are going to be announcing that winner tomorrow, and that's going to be our last Win It Weekly of the year.
It is.
We're ending on a high. We definitely are. Okay. We are finishing. We're going to go from something a little bit rustic, a little bit vintage, something bright, fun and colourful. So totally the opposite direction, but still just as much fun. Awesome. We've got everyone in the comments as well saying they're having a bit of a clear out and a sort out, using up some topper sets, and then thinking that we've got room for a whole card collection in its place. Why? I mean, that's the
best way to do it.
I use up one topper set, there's instantly room for a card collection. It's been done before. We can do it, guys. Okay, what are we going in with first? Oh, the Just My Type set. This is awesome. So this is our Bold and Bright, stickables, our self-adhesive craft range that we absolutely love. No need for any glue or tape. It just peels off that backing and sticks like an absolute dream. 1,440 sentiments in here, individual. You just need to trim these out with your trimmer or your scissors, and they are, again, just like the Just My Type. So you've got that typewriter caps font in there, and again you get them all on these fabulous A5 sheets. You get all of the colours in there. You've got the bubblegum pink that you can see at the front, lime green, bright blue, turquoise, yellow, orange, and there is a nice soft grey in there as well. You get 2 foiled sentiment designs in each of the 12 colourways, so they're absolutely phenomenal. Next up we have our borders, and these are foiled. And
those prices as well.
I know, 40% off.
40% off.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it was upside down. Sorry, Lisa. Here we go. Sent with love, time to celebrate, best wishes. Let's do it from this side as well. You can see them in all their glory without that slip in the way. You've got from me to you. Thank you. And again, these are die cut. You can just trim out the ends and pop them on your card. Yeah, 40% off. Why? Absolutely be stocking up on these. We've then got all of our gorgeous birthday embellishments. And how fun are some of the prints on these presents? We've got swirls, we've got stars, we've got polka dots, tartans on here. Absolutely stunning. Again, just look at that card model on there. It's so effective with that gorgeous pile of presents. You get little stars, little labels in there, and again, you're going to get all the colours in there as well. We've got those foiled and die cut flowers. So again, they're just perfect. Again, you can just be making some really nice simple cards with this. So much fun. Great for the kids as well to like stick onto their school books and notebooks.
It says includes 12 sheets there, which it does, but on average these elements are, you've got over like 200, 300,
384.
It's just
408. It's incredible, isn't it?
It's madness. £5.99.
So yeah, they say 12 sheets, but yeah, it's not doing it justice, is it? 288 elements in that one. That's your butterflies and dragonflies pack. You get gorgeous foiling in there as well. And then that is everything for the stickables range. So we're going to Gnome Sweet Gnome next. And again, we've got some absolute bargains because we do have some of those topper sets at the 175 mark. So again, we've got 50% on this. 24 sheets of your adorable scoreable selection here, and it's foiled as well. £4.99. You've got that wonderful cross-hatch kind of pattern there with the check. On that red, and again, these aren't specifically gnomes. These are going to work with spring, and they're going to work with everything. This is just going to work well with any men's collection.
Really will.
That gorgeous foiled wood grain detail, and again, we've got this leafy one as well on top of that phenomenal pattern as well. They're patterned as well as foiled and coloured for you. So they're so extra, those. I love them. Gorgeous mix there of those, and you're going to get 8 different colours. No,
The wrong one on.
this is the foiled one. 16 sheets, 4 different designs. Absolutely gorgeous.
Still $4.99 though.
Still $4.99, still 50% off as well. And then we've got the block colours. So these are our gorgeous block colours, again in our adorable scoreable, and they are absolutely fantastic. But again, great for spring, summer, year-round craft. You can always use some colours in your craft stash. So
A lot of these colours would go with your bright and beautiful as well.
yeah, they would. There's definitely that tangerine orange, that sky blue in there, that yellow and red. Yeah, 100%. You can be definitely mixing and matching, which is what all us crafters love to do. We've then got Woodland Story 80% off inserts, and these are great because these, again, they're so generic and universal. You've got just parcels in here.
You could add your stamps onto here, couldn't you? You can be making cards for birthdays with these.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They're super fun.
Absolutely. You've got gorgeous soft vintage colourways in here. And then you do have some that would make amazing sort of toppers and backgrounds. We've got that confetti print there. And then we've got some with those characters on. So you could be definitely making just nice subdued toppers in here. Maybe if you've got some of the collection.
Maybe a little notelet set with them.
Gorgeous notelet set, wouldn't they? Absolutely. Just on some nice plain white cardstock. Sorry, I'm struggling to pick and flick these. But you've got the bunny design in there. Again, they're just having a gorgeous, fun bash, aren't they? We've got the little mouse, gorgeous inserts, and then we've got the sort of party scene there with the bunting and the birthday bear. So much fun. And again, that last one with that gorgeous duck there, absolutely stunning. So you're going to get 36 A4 luxury inserts, which is £1.99. And then we have our printed parchment. This is 50% off. So this is going to work super well with those inserts as well, if you are going for a more subdued and delicate look. 16 112 GSM sheets of our printed parchment. Now, nobody does printed parchment like us. It is phenomenal what we can do with printed parchment, and this one is no different. Look at that confetti pattern. It just absolutely comes to life, doesn't it? We've got that wonderful deep forest green wallpaper print. And then our last one is this rich navy. Look how rich that is for parchment. It's absolutely stunning. And again, with those navy background details in there, £4.99. That is absolutely everything. What a whopper of a show. But we are going to squeeze in one third and final demo from our lovely Nat.
We are, and we are going to use some of that stickables because that makes it super speedy, super quick. And we will have a card ready to go. So I'm going to go with pink presents. I've got the 2 different colourways here, and as you can see, these are very well loved. These are from our TV stash in the craft room.
Nice.
I've got my little bits cut out for my sentiments. I'm going to use some of our plain as well. You might be able to find some of that on the website. And I'm also going to bring in some of our gold and silver just to be able to do my mats and layers with this. So we're going to make a 7x5 card with this one. So I have a piece of the 7x5 that I've cut down from the A5 to 7x5, and then I've also got some blue. So I'm going to start by decorating, putting my card together onto my sticker ball. So I'm just going to lay this down straight onto my mirror, so we can make sure that that is nice and equal. And then once you've got the first, try again. Once you've got that down and you're happy with it, then we are going to lift off the rest of the backing, and as we go, just sort of follow that through with your hand.
Isn't it so satisfying?
And it is stuck. We don't have to think about it. If there's any bubbles or anything like that, we can get those out. Once you've got that in place though, with any of your stickables, go over the back and just run your burnisher across there. I've got a few little pesky bubbles, but they will be absolutely fine. You can, of course, before you've burnished it, lift it up to relieve any air that might still be underneath it. Let's go in with another one. So this is from our foiled white selection.
Nice.
I'm hoping that one's still in stock as well, because I am going to use it. I'm sure there's a variety of our stickables available on the website.
Absolutely.
For you to grab your hands on. So have a look at the sneaky deals that we might not have shown you on the show. That's all I'm saying. So let's pop this straight across the middle. I'm going to use my thing as a guide here, so I can get that directly across and nice and straight.
Awesome. Just a couple of questions about sort of our Christmas sort of scheduling and things. We have got our last show tomorrow. That's me and you again, isn't it?
Yep.
Having a little switcheroo.
I shouldn't have done that one.
It is our last show, and we've got loads of festive fun for the last show, haven't we?
Loads of festive fun.
So it is going to be one not to miss. And then we are off Hunky Dory TV for Christmas until the 2nd of January. But that's it. The warehouse, a lot of people saying, oh, are you making your warehouse staff work? It is completely optional. Some people are having a Christmas holiday. Some people really want to work.
I think as well, with the warehouse staff being open, I think they only have to do one day between Christmas and New Year. So it is completely optional to everyone. But it just...
You're working, Lisa. What day are you working?
I'm working Thursday, Friday.
Okay, cool. But yeah, it just means that everyone's...
Some people like to use their holidays in different places.
Absolutely.
But it just means that when we come back after Christmas, we won't have bundles and bundles and bundles and bundles of orders to get out to you guys. You're going to get them super speedy. You won't be waiting till sort of February.
Yeah, because if that I was going to say, if that backload gets up, it
gets quite busy.
Bit pesky.
So then we're going to stick this directly onto our card blank now. So again, in the same way, just popping that all the way down and sticking that in place, so we're ready to go. Then I've got my Just For You banner, which I'm going to pop onto here. So you're just removing the backing and placing this where you want it to go. So let's go for just across here.
I love that turquoise and bubble gum.
Is going to make this really stand out when we add our other colours. And if you keep your bigger sheets as well, once you've taken anything off that you don't want to sort of be hanging around, you can just pop it back on and then reuse it again. So think about that as well. Let's go in with our balloons now. So I'm going to do a mixture of balloons for this one. So I've got this one here, I've got this one. I think I'm going to go in with some of my lighter pinks. So I've got my stars in that lighter pink. And what other one have we got? We've got this sort of like crosshatch one.
Nice.
So let's pop those together like that. And then I'm going to add some stars as well, because you just get so much included in this.
You really do.
You want to go all out with this here. So my stars. Again, I'm going to do a mixture of the different colours, different sizes. Got these ones down here. So let's pop those out. Oh, do you know what as well? I'm switching out one of those designs because I need to get a leopard print.
Have you seen the cheetah print?
I need to get that one in. So let's pop that across there. I want another couple of stars on my background, so let's make sure we're happy with our placement before we start sticking everything down. And then I think I'm just going to use one of our fine liners to do some little like line drawn elements, and I'll go in with a teal for that, so it all matches quite nicely. Right, let's go in. I'm going to do my stars first, I think. So just so simple to do. We were talking on Hobby Maker about this. I was with Sherilyn on Tuesday, and she was saying how fun this would be with Bowie and kids, because we're not having to use any adhesive here. We're simply just taking the backings off, so it would be great for them to sort of make cards with and projects. It would make it super fun and easy
absolutely
for them to do.
Because essentially, like, all kids, like, I remember when I was a kid and, like, my nephews and love stickers and, like, sticker type things, don't they? And they are just so much fun. And I think as well, this kind of stuff takes you back to, like, those days of, like, stickering. It's just so much fun.
And the fact that you've got so many fun designs, like this birthday selection is really, really fun on this one. That you can be really creative with, like, the ways and the layouts that you put together. You can pop these on your windows as well.
Yeah.
So maybe you've got a birthday party coming up and you want to decorate the house. Pop them on your windows and then you can easily take them off.
Yeah, definitely. They'd be such fun. Yeah, all of your party, you know, and again, if you're batch making and you've got like 20 kids party bags to do, these just stick on.
Yep.
Just to a plain party bag and they'll just jazz it up really instantly.
I am just going to lift this one up to show you how easy it is to move and take them all off, because I just got my placement a little bit off there. That was a bit too far down. So let's pop that one there. And then until you've burnished it, you can lift that up and move it as many times as you want. That's the really important part of this as well. So don't think because it's stuck down, that's it now. I'm stuck. It's absolutely not the case. So popping that on, and then again, because I don't want any of this to move now, just going over with my score tool, making sure I'm really nice and burnished. And the reason why I'm doing it on the back is so I don't get any lifting or get under any bits that I don't want to. So I'm going to do my little balloon elements here with my teal. This one's a little bit sad actually. Let's try this one. That's a bit better.
Oh, that's better.
So I'm going to just have them come in underneath here, and I'll do a little bow. Just make that look super cute.
So cute.
I love the fact we've matched the teal with the teal from our other embellishments. And then it is your time for your sentiments. So I've got a couple cut out. I want to use the hip hip hooray, and then I wanted to have happy birthday, but I couldn't find a happy birthday that was in one piece. We've got birthday wishes.
Okay.
So you've got that one. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the birthday wishes and I am just going to cut away the birthday.
Okay.
So then you could use your wishes on your own. And then just make sure that that is equal on both sides. And then I am going to take this Happy Valentine's Day.
Nice.
I'm stealing the happy from this. And I'm going to make myself a happy birthday. So
Love
I've got
that.
hip hip hooray, happy birthday. And again, I want to give these a little bit of height, so I'm not going to take the backings off these ones, and I'm going to go in with my foam pads. And because you do have that paper back, it's not like sticking foam pads to the back of your tape where it lifts.
Oh yeah.
This will stick to the back of your paper from your sticker balls, so don't worry about that. The back of the paper does have that really nice sort of paper texture. It's the other side that has that sort of slidey satin feel. So let's just pop these up here. I'm going to go for hip hip hooray and then happy birthday. And then we are finished. Happy birthday.
Oh, I love that.
Let's just pop that way around. There you go.
Isn't that gorgeous? What a fun card to finish the show. That foiling is phenomenal as well. Love that. It's so cheerful and bright, isn't it?
It's super, super fun.
Absolutely, 100%. Thanks for all your demos
You're
today,
welcome.
Nat. We've had a great show. It is time to finish, but we will be with you tomorrow for our big end of year Christmas show for you guys, and we've got, like I say, loads and loads of festive fun planned. It will be our final show of 2023. We're going to have bargains, demos, games, everything. Do not miss out. So we'll see you there. And TV schedule, we have got a fabulous hobby maker lineup today. Pauline is going to be there, and she's got 1, 3, 5 and 7 p.m. as well, so lots of shows to be watching today, and she is going to be bringing you incredible savings on some amazing hunky dory goodies that we've got for you, so don't miss out on that. lots and lots of crafty fun. But that's all for today, so we will see you here at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday.